thousands of years, humans have borne witness to the horrors of war, genocide, discrimination, and political violence. Why, though, does the species not do more to stop these atrocities from happening? Neuroscientist Tali Sharot and legal scholar Cass Sunstein write, in the New York Times, it's because of something called habituation. That's the, quote, tendency to respond less and less to things that are constant or that change slowly. And joining me now is the co-author of their book on that topic, Cass Sunstein. The book is Look Again, The Power of Noticing What Was Always There. Sunstein is a Robert Walmsley University professor at Harvard Law School. Cass, thank you for being with us. You write that extreme political movements and deadly conflicts tend to escalate slowly, which elicits a weaker emotional response. If you look at what in your mind in the news would be an example of such a thing?
Misinformation. So if you look at the last maybe 20 years, the existence of misinformation on social media has been proliferating, not all of a sudden. It's come on little cat feet a little bit. And originally people thought this is horrible and horrifying, but now misinformation is taken as part of life. It's a little like you go into a room, it smells terrible. After 20 minutes, you don't quite notice the smell.
And your point is not that, there's that old famous line, lie gets halfway around the world before the truth can get its boots on. Your point is not that this has not happened before, but that it is now pervasive.
Yeah, so the big point is habituation is an insufficiently noticed feature of living creatures. That is, it's fundamental to rats and mice and dogs and horses and human beings. It means that if we are surrounded by something fantastic that stays fantastic, a great family, a great country, a great city, we will be less excited about it over time. It'll get a little old. Because it doesn't change. And if we have something that's terrible that is steady and it may be getting worse slowly, there won't be a surprise signal in the brain that says, a loud cry of alarm. It will be more like a gray color that gets a little more concerning. And that's dangerous for people.
And is that essentially because we are sensation-seeking animals, that we just need that dose?
Not quite. It's that we are, and this is true of your and my remote ancestors, unicellular bacteria, so we're related, I'm honored to be able to say. And our remote ancestors were very alert to change. So they couldn't talk, they didn't have legs. You're my great-great-great-great-grandparents. But if things got different, they were swimming fast. And if things stayed the same, they stayed where they are. And that's just how we are. So think if there's a surprise signal, we're on the alert. If it's terrible, if it's fantastic, if it's steady or changing slowly, it might be misinformation. It might be the rise of something horrible in government. It might be something on your job that's getting worse and worse and worse. It might be a crack in your relationship. If it's slow, then we see gray.
How does social media and our just generally constantly plugged in life add to this phenomenon?
There are two ways that social media interacts with habituation. One is it's a little like a dentist has put something mildly painful in your mouth and said, this is going to be your next 6 months. You got the mildly painful thing in your mouth. The first day is going to be awful. And then afterwards, it's just going to be kind of a little irritant in your mouth. And for many people, particularly teenagers, social media is an irritant in the mouth. And we find with data that if people go off social media, they feel a kind of, that it doesn't hurt so much anymore. They have a really good month.
Yeah.
And we also find that people who use social media, they're subject to misinformation over and over again. And we know if you hear something false twice, so I'm going to tell you twice, Tom Brady is running for president. Now I'm going to tell you again, Tom Brady is running for president. It wasn't true either time. But if people hear something twice, they tend to think it's true. Sorry, Mr. Brady. Great admirer of you. It's the illusory truth effect, it's called.
Yes. It's killing our politics. Final question, Cass. You talk about dishabituation entrepreneurs. What are they? They are fascinating.
Okay, so these are the unacknowledged heroes of humanity. These are people who are confronted by something not good, and they say to everyone, it's not good. So Gandhi was a dishabituation entrepreneur who said, with respect to things in India, people, this is not the state of nature. This is something that is a form of oppression. And Malala, of course, said that with respect to women's rights in education, and she's doing that all over the world. She's making people think that something that's kind of gray in life, that is, they're used to it, is a dark, horrifying red, and people get it and try to make things better.
Professor Cass Sunstein with Harvard Law School, but more importantly, the co-author of the book, Look Again, The Power of Noticing What Was Always There. Thank you so much, Cass.